In his work on faith in invisible things, the early Christian philosopher Augustine of Hippo writes that we cannot be someone's friend unless we believe they have goodwill toward us, love for us, and faith in us. As he argues, whenever we form these beliefs, there's a risk of trusting a false friend, someone who's not as they seem. When should we take that risk? How much evidence should we require before holding these beliefs about our friends? Augustine offers a fascinating perspective on these questions, but this aspect of his thought has been neglected in prior scholarship. I offer a new interpretation of Augustine that illuminates his ethical views on how we should form beliefs about our friends. In Augustine's view, I argue, we should not require proof or enormous evidence before believing that our friends have goodwill toward us, because if we did, we would not experience friendship at all, we would undermine our happiness, and we would fail to fulfill duties that depend upon belief. For example, if we ought to respond gratefully to someone's kindness, we can't do that if we are unwilling to believe that others have genuine goodwill toward us. Augustine still thinks we should require evidence before trusting someone, but not so much evidence that friendship is not realistically attainable. His key idea, then, is that the amount of evidence we ought to require for a belief should crucially depend on what is at stake ethically.